Money has always been about numbers. But today, wealth is about more than that. It's about values. It's about technology. It's about personal meaning. In a world where algorithms predict your next purchase and climate change dictates trillion-dollar decisions, wealth management is going through its biggest revolution in history. This is not just about the rich getting richer, it's about how we all think about money, security, and the future. For decades, wealth management looked like this: face-to-face meetings with a financial advisor in a suit, long reports filled with jargon, and investments centered around stocks, bonds, and maybe real estate. The goal: preserve capital, minimize taxes, and if you're lucky, grow a little wealth. The client's voice was limited. Your portfolio looked much like everyone else's. And the tools: slow, manual, paper-heavy. It was an exclusive club, accessible only to the few. But with the internet boom, a new wave started. Online trading platforms gave power to the people. Retail investors gained access. Suddenly, information was democratized. Yet, even then, wealth management stayed largely traditional, cautious, elite, and resistant to change. Then came the smartphone revolution, fintech, and AI. Wealth managers realized something: if banks didn't go digital, they'd be left behind. Clients wanted apps, real-time updates, and seamless transactions. This led to the rise of robo-advisors, automated investment platforms powered by algorithms. Platforms like Betterment, Wealthfront, and Vanguard's robo-portfolios showed that you didn't need $1 million to access financial advice. You could start with just a few $100s. For professionals, this was a wake-up call. The competition was no longer just other wealth managers. It was technology itself. And the results: a shift from exclusive wealth management to inclusive wealth access. But that was just the beginning. As technology was reshaping delivery, another force began reshaping values: ESG, environmental, social, and governance investing. Clients, especially millennials and Gen Z, began asking, where is my money going? What impact is it making? It was no longer enough to maximize returns. People wanted their portfolios to reflect their principles. Should my retirement account support fossil fuels or renewable energy? Should I invest in companies with poor labor practices or those leading with diversity and equality? Today, ESG investing is not just a niche. It's a mainstream demand. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, has declared sustainability as its new standard. Governments are mandating ESG disclosures. And clients are walking away from managers who can't align their portfolios with their values. We live in a world of personalization. Your music is curated, your shopping tailored, your news filtered. So why not your wealth strategy? Clients today expect wealth management to be as personal as their Spotify playlist. They want strategies designed for their life goals, not cookie-cutter models. For some, that means global travel funds. For others, college savings for their children. For another, it's retiring early in a sustainable community. Personalization isn't just about numbers. It's about lifestyle. And technology is making this possible. AI tools can analyze spending habits, predict future goals, and create portfolios unique to each client. Platforms like Morgan Stanley's Next Best Action or UBS's AI-driven Insights are examples of how personalization is scaling. So what tools and platforms are winning in this new era? 1. Robo-advisors plus human hybrids. Instead of replacing advisors, many platforms now combine automation with human insight. A client may use AI for portfolio building, but a human for big decisions. 2. Blockchain and tokenization. Wealth managers are exploring tokenized assets, real estate, art, even carbon credits, making them tradable like stocks. This expands access and liquidity. 3. Sustainability analytics. Tools like MSCI ESG ratings or Morningstar Sustainalytics are becoming standard in client conversations. 4. Data-driven personalization engines. Machine learning models that adapt portfolios not once a year, but in real time, based on global events, client activity, and personal milestones. These tools don't just make wealth management smarter, they make it more human, because they respond to who the client truly is. Clients today demand 3 things: transparency, alignment, and accessibility. Transparency: they want to know exactly where their money is, how fees are structured, and what risks exist. Alignment: they want portfolios that align with their values, from climate action to social justice. Accessibility: they want 24/7 digital access, instant updates, and responsive advisors. The wealth manager of yesterday was a gatekeeper. The wealth manager of tomorrow, a guide, a coach, a partner. So what mindsets are winning in this revolution? 1. Tech-savvy curiosity. Wealth managers must embrace, not fear, technology. 2. Purpose-driven advisory. They must care about ESG not as a trend, but as a responsibility. 3. Client-centric adaptability. They must tailor every interaction, making clients feel seen and valued. 4. Lifelong learning. Finance is shifting faster than ever. Continuous education is the only survival tool. But this revolution is not without challenges. Data privacy risks. As platforms collect more data, client privacy is vulnerable. Greenwashing. Not all ESG claims are real. Some companies exaggerate sustainability. Over-reliance on AI. Algorithms can fail, and over-trusting them can lead to crises. Exclusion risk. If technology advances too fast, older generations or less tech-savvy investors may be left behind. The future of wealth management is hybrid. Not man versus machine, but man with machine. Advisors will guide the emotional, ethical, and human side of money. Technology will provide precision, speed, and personalization. Together, they will create a financial experience unlike anything in history. In this revolution, wealth is not only about numbers. It's about meaning. It's about aligning money with life's deepest values. It's about making wealth work for people, for society, and for the planet. Wealth management is no longer about preserving the past. It's about creating the future. A digital, sustainable, personalized future. The question is, will you be part of it? If you believe in this revolution, in wealth with purpose, wealth with personalization, wealth with technology, then hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Because the way we manage money today will define the world we live in tomorrow.